Welcome to Rebel Chaser. My name is Gail, and I've got 3 videos for you tonight. The first one is from Judge Washington Hill. The second one, or there's several after that, from Judge McNally. There's a traffic one. Actually, I think there's a couple traffic ones. And probation violations, just a couple videos in there. And then the last one is really short. It's from Judge Simmons, and I just thought you guys would enjoy this. So I'll let you watch.
We're hearing cause number DF 2500217, Aquino, Ponce, and Cruz. Would the parties in the Aquino matter please unmute yourselves and raise your... I'm sorry, where's the interpreter?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here.
Oh, good morning. How are you, Ms. Morales?
I'm good, thank you.
Ms. Morales, have you been sworn this morning?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will well and truly and to the best of your ability discharge the duties of interpreter by translating from Spanish into English and English into Spanish such questions and answers that shall be put to the parties in the case before this court?
I do.
Okay, you may lower your hand. And if the parties will... Mr. Aquino, could you please unmute yourself?
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Aquino's audio is going to be going through my device so that there's not an echo created.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Could the parties please raise your right hands?
Señora Leticia.
Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that you will, okay, let me stop. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Aquino?
Yes.
Ms. Ponce?
Sí. Yes.
You may both lower your hands. Counsel, can you announce for the record?
Yes, Your Honor, Kenya Ontiveros on behalf of the non-custodial parent, Abel Aquino.
Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We're here today on the state's petition to establish the parent-child relationship. There is one child before the court, Marlon Brian Funes. Judge, I offer as State's Exhibit A. They're the DNA test results that do not exclude Mr. Aquino as the father of the child.
Any objection, counsel?
No objection, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Se admite el documento.
And Judge, so the child in this case has emancipated. He turned 18 and has graduated high school. Judge, so the parties are prepared to do an order that will establish paternity only, and there is a request for retroactive child support.
Do I have jurisdiction over him? I know it was filed before his 18th birthday, correct?
Yes, Judge. Oh, sorry, interpreter, sorry. So yeah, Judge, it was filed January 1st, 2025. The retroactive judgment date, it's up until his birthday, which would have been June 26, 2025. That's contested though, the time frame that the judgment will be taken.
Okay, so I have a question. Is the establishment agreed?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
And is retro agreed except for the time frames?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Then you may proceed, Ms. Peoples.
Judge, I'll start with calling the mother. Ms. Ponce, can you state your full name?
Leticia Ponce.
And do you understand and agree that today we're going to do an order that would establish Mr. Aquino as your son Marlon's legal and biological father based on those DNA results?
Yes, that's fine. And it's not Marlene, it's Marlon.
Okay. And so Marlon, he has graduated from high school and he's 18 years old. Is that correct?
Sí. Yes.
And you are requesting that the court grant a retroactive or back child support judgment against Mr. Aquino in this case, correct?
Yes,
And you're wanting the time frame from that for that judgment to be basically 4 years from when he turned 18, which would have been 4 years from June 26, 2025 of this year. Is that right?
yes,
Okay. So the time frame would be June of 2021 until June of 2025. During that time period, did Mr. Aquino provide any support financially for Marlon?
well, in a period of 1 year, he bought him shoes, and I was telling her, how is it possible that in a
Objection,
period of
non-responsive.
Do you want to rephrase the question?
Yes. So Miss Ponce, basically, did he provide any support financially, buy anything, or give you money for y'all's son during that 4-year time period?
No, he never gave me anything. I asked for it,
Objection,
and
non-responsive after no.
Ms. Ponce, I'm going to need you to just answer the question that Ms. Peoples asked you. I don't need all of the other commentary right now, okay? Objection is sustained.
objeción al lugar.
Miss Ponce, when did Mr. Aquino become aware that he potentially had a son?
He learned in December of 3 years ago. But let me tell you, ma'am,
Objection, non-responsive.
Ms. Ponce, just answer the question that you were asked. So he learned 3 years ago. Is that correct?
yes,
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
paso al testigo.
Any questions of this witness, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Ponce, did Mr. Aquino find out that he had a son in December of 2023?
Yes,
And you and Mr. Aquino broke up the relationship sometime in 2015, correct? Excuse me, in 2005, correct?
I don't really remember the date, but yes, that's correct.
And it's correct that for about 16 years, you and Mr. Aquino did not have any contact, correct?
Yes,
So it is fast forward approximately 16 years later in December of 2023 that he comes to find out that he has a son, correct?
well, he already knew, but yes, that's correct.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Any other questions for this witness, Ms. Peoples?
Judge, if I could just ask one clarification from Ms. Ponce.
Yes.
Ms. Ponce, you testified earlier that he's known for 3 years. Has he known for 3 years, or what date and month and year did you tell him?
Ms.
What do you
Ponce,
mean?
hold on 1 second.
No.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Ms. Ponce, I don't know who you're talking to, but you should not be speaking with anyone. You should just be paying attention to what's going on in this hearing. If the person that you're speaking with is going to continue to talk to you, then you might want to ask them to leave the room. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Gracias.
Now you may answer Ms. Peoples' question. What month, date, and year did you tell Mr. Aquino that he was the father of your son?
In December, and the interpreter, can I clarify the year, Your Honor? I wasn't sure I heard correctly.
Yes, you may.
Okay, the thing is, I don't recall very well. I'm not sure if it was 2002 or 2003.
Okay, just for clarification, 2022 or 2023?
2023.
Okay, I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Okay.
Paso al testigo.
Any further questions, counsel?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Peoples, you may call your next witness.
I'll call the father if Mr. Aquino can unmute.
No, he's
Oh,
hearing
sorry.
through Ms. Ontiveros.
Right, sorry. Can you state your full name, sir?
Abel Aquino.
And Mr. Aquino, you are in agreement with this court order establishing you as the legal and biological father of Marlon based on the DNA results?
Yes, yes.
But as far as a retroactive or back child support judgment, you do not agree with paying a 4-year back child support judgment, correct?
No,
And you only agreed to pay back child support from the time that you were made aware of having a child. Is that correct?
correct.
And when did you find out about having a son?
2023,
And what month was that?
October.
No, perdón, diciembre.
No, I am sorry. It was December.
Okay. Have you provided any type of financial support from Marlon to mother?
No,
Have you purchased anything for him?
yes.
What did you purchase for him?
Clothing, shoes, and lately a computer.
Okay. And how much total did you spend on those things for him?
2,500.
And you're wanting that 2,500 to be subtracted from whatever the retroactive judgment amount would be today?
No,
So you're not wanting the court to
Perdón, la pregunta, ¿cómo fue?
I'm sorry. Can you ask me that question again?
Yeah, so are you requesting the court give you credit for the $2,500 that you provided for Marlon?
Sí.
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Soy testigo.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Aquino, when you and Miss Ponce broke up, did you know she was pregnant?
No,
And did you lose contact with Miss Ponce for about 16 years?
correct.
How is it that you came to have contact with her again?
Through the social media.
Did you initiate contact with Miss Ponce?
Yes,
And did Miss Ponce reveal to you in December of 2023 that you were the father to her son?
yes,
After you guys broke up, did you maintain the same phone number all the way up until today?
yes,
And at any point, from the time that y'all broke up to December of 2023, did she ever try to reach out to you? Did she ever tell you that you were a father? You were the father to her son?
no,
Following the breakup, did you remain living in the same residence y'all shared for about a year after the breakup?
yes,
Did Miss Ponce ever come over to the property and tell you that she was pregnant, or after a child was born, tell you a child had been born and you were the father?
no,
Are you asking the court today to calculate retroactive child support from the date that you found out that you had a son?
correct.
Are you also asking the court today to give you a $2,500 credit for what you have contributed to Marlon since you found out about him?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No tengo más preguntas.
Anything further, Ms. Peoples?
Señora Peoples, ¿algo más?
Judge, I don't have any further questions of either witness.
Okay.
No, señoría.
So have you guys come to a agreement on how much the child support would have been and what I should be calculating
Yeah,
it?
yes, Judge. So we do have
So
the
go
numbers
ahead,
of
let
the-
Ms. Morales interpret. Okay, so then I just need to rule on the time period for the calculation. Is that correct?
Yes, the time period, Judge, and whether he would get the $2,500 credit for me to subtract from the total as well.
Okay, so
Sí,
okay. Ms. Peoples, I need you to do the calculation before I give any credit, and the time period is for 30 months.
Okay, Judge, for 30 months of retroactive child support, the total is $15,543.
So, this is my ruling. I will establish a legal relationship between Mr. Aquino and the dependent, the subject of this suit. Order a retroactive child support judgment of $13,043. And order that judgment paid at $150 a month. Excuse me, $200 a month. Does anyone have any questions?
¿Hay preguntas de alguien?
No question.
What is your
Yes.
question, ma'am?
What's the time period that he's going to pay me for the child?
30 months.
So nothing can be done because I wanted him to pay for the 4 years, but because he knew I was pregnant.
Okay, well, I'm getting ready to tell you, you have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. If you don't like my ruling, this case is out of the 330th District Court. That is Judge Andra Plumley. She might have a different opinion from mine.
Okay, ma'am, because he knew he was lying.
Anything
No,
further?
Well, I don't know if you want to hear the motive of why we broke up.
No, ma'am, I do not.
No, señora, no quiero.
Okay, all right. Okay, if there's nothing further, thank you all for appearing here, and you're all free to go.
Thank
Muy
you.
bien. No hay
Thank you,
nada
Judge.
más.
All right, people against Diamond Mercedes Gee, 22B 141007.
Good morning, Judge. Mazen Gaith appearing on behalf of Ms. Diamond G.
Your name, ma'am?
Diamond G.
So, counsel, it looks like on July 8th, I sentenced her, or
I was under the impression, Judge, she was being sentenced today, she wasn't being arraigned.
no, I know, that's exactly right. And I'm trying to read my notes. I had a hearing, and I found her guilty. I dismissed count 3 and count 4. And I don't know if she pled. Lisa, maybe you can tell me. I didn't make very good notes that day. She pled to 1, 2, and 5, or was found guilty of 1, 2, and 5. That is failure to attend a scheduled visit on May 30 of 25, failure to attend a probation visit on June 11 of 25, and failure to provide verification of attending and completing outpatient treatment. So she was found guilty on those dates or pled guilty. Can you discern that, Lisa?
I might be able to clarify for you too,
Your
Judge.
appearance?
Elizabeth Wilds, probation, Your Honor. You did find her guilty on counts 1, 2, and 5. Counts 3 and 4 were dismissed. Those were at times in which she was in the hospital due to giving
Right,
birth.
so I
And the
thought-
other one, I ended up dismissing, Your Honor, because she went in for testing the next day.
Okay, so that was back on July the 8th. I rescheduled it for August the 5th. And then it said defendant was in the hospital with her son, and I went ahead and we adjourned this to today's date at 8:30. So with that, Mr. Gaith, what would you like to say? I did write a note here, and I cannot read it. It's not good, but I said something. I said she was getting treatment by then.
I think you ordered her to treatment by then, Judge. She did start, she is back in outpatient therapy. She has been going once a week. I believe according to Ms. She did start back on August 8th was her first session. So she is attending 1 time per week. She is back in therapy. Judge, she's making an effort considering her situation with her minor children and the fact that she was just recently gave birth. I would ask the court, Judge, to give her an opportunity to continue to try to fulfill the conditions of her probation. She understands that she's got to be more diligent with respect to keeping her appointments and making her monthly testing. I believe that she will be able to do that moving forward, Judge.
Anything you would like to say, ma'am? You know, this case has been going on since 2022. Now, at some point, you either got to decide you're going to fulfill the conditions of probation and we're going to be done with it, or you're not, in which case you're not going to like what I have to do. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Yes, Your Honor. At a previous violation, we did extend her probation out to February 17 of 26. I did get verification from the Guidance Center that she met with a new therapist, Ms. Johnson, on August 6th. I did indicate to them that her previous therapist, Jessica Sims, wanted her in the co-occurring. So I don't have any verification that she attended on August 6th. I have verification that she was scheduled. I'm confident as far as the email that she's engaged in treatment, but I want to make sure she's engaged in the proper level. The outstanding issues on the file, Judge, again, previous violation, you had ordered her to pay $150 a month beginning September 15. As far as the payment plan is concerned, with all monies to be paid January 31. You ordered 40 hours of the community service to be completed by September 15th. And I do want to indicate that she still has those open warrants, specifically the one out of 18th District Court for an assault and battery case. All of those, of course, were overdue at the last violation. We pushed out due to the pregnancy, but I just want to bring that to light of the court because September 5th is nothing but 30 days from now, basically.
5th or 15th?
15th, I'm sorry, 1-5.
Judge, according to Ms. G, she did, the therapist that she met with was supposed to send something out to probation. So she was under the impression that they would provide that proof of attendance.
All right, so where do you suggest we go from here?
Your Honor, again, I feel confident that she's communicated with the Guidance Center. I communicated back to them in regards to, again, ensuring that she's in the proper level of treatment. The co-occurring program that was recommended for her is for both mental health and substance abuse treatment, something Ms. G would benefit from. And that is where you're attending weekly group and weekly individual sessions. And my understanding is that is what they were going to set her up for. So I'm just concerned when counsel indicates that she's going once a week. But again, this is very fresh. If she just resumed August 6th, she wouldn't have anything but at this point, a session or two underneath her belt. I don't know if we need to revisit the money. I don't believe that Ms. G is employed or earning any income at this point in time. And I do believe that September 15th is still a good date for the 40 hours. There's no reason she can't volunteer her time, especially looking back at the original sentencing date and perhaps a new date for open for her turning herself in on her warrant, Your Honor.
You still have to go by the date I gave you, September 15th.
Okay.
Look, I want to work with you, but you're making it difficult. Okay? I mean, I'm going to give you a break here because I get the fact that, you know, you had a child and all of that, but you have to follow through on these things. And I have a feeling, I'm just looking at your file and you have a history of just not doing what you're supposed to do. I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to let it go. But I'm going to expect full compliance with everything. And if you need additional time to pay, you have to come and talk to me on or before a due date. Do you understand that?
Yes.
When I say I'm going to let it go, what I'm going to do is I will only, give me 1 second here. Yeah. I'm going to simply say, okay, even though this penalty should be a lot worse, I'm not going to order any I'm not going to order any additional payment. But you now have 9 total violations. 10 is not a charm. You're going to serve 8 more hours of community service on this, but I'm telling you, and I'm not threatening you, if you don't follow through by what I've just ordered and everything that we have that you're supposed to be doing with probation and violations, you're going to have a big problem with me. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I'm gonna give you to serve these 8 hours of community service until October the 25th. Now, I can't be any nicer than this, but my patience is running thin with you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Take advantage of this. If you don't, you're gonna regret it, and I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm telling you how it's gonna be. Do we understand one another?
Yeah.
Good enough. Stay with me now.
Did you want to give any type of time frame for those open warrants again, Judge?
Well, we said my original order was September 15th, right?
The last violation, you did not address any new due date on the open warrants. You only addressed those dates for time to pay and for the community.
I'm sorry, well,
service.
then I misunderstood a little bit.
I apologize.
Defendant declare all warrants by September 15th. You understand that?
Yes,
You better start going in there, ma'am.
I did. I went to West Winnie, period. That was 3 different charges. I actually have further them.
Let me check something. When did you go there? This was run on August 7th. And unless you've been somewhere in the last week, you still have warrants out of the 22nd District Court for assault or assault and battery, out of Romulus, 34th District Court. For a plate violation, you have one out of Romulus for another civil infraction, and you have another one out of Romulus for another civil infraction. You gotta go clear those warrants, especially, Westland has nothing to do with this. 22nd is Inkster.
Yeah, I think 18th, I might have misspoke. 18th District Court is for that MDOP, I believe, Your Honor. I think I misspoke as far as what the offense was, but it's an MDOP out of 18th District Court.
What's the date of the lien on yours?
September 4th of 2020.
No. When was the lien run on that on that?
This has been run a while ago, Your Honor. This one was January 30th prior to the last
Okay, so she
violation.
must have taken care of that. August 7th was the lien that I have on my hand here, and there is no indication of a warrant out of Westland, but you do have one out of Inkster and 3 out of Romulus. All right, good luck. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thanks. Perez, Forrest Michael Perez, 25B148508.
Morning, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Forrest Perez.
Okay, officer, good morning. Your name?
Officer Cameron Grimsley.
Good morning. You ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
I'll ask you both to raise your right hands. You solemnly swear or affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. Officer?
I do.
Mr. Perez?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. You can proceed.
Your Honor, it's my understanding he wants to fight the ticket
Correct.
today. He was issued failed to yield for an accident. I've sent a video of the accident to the court.
Do we have that, Lisa?
I have it. Yep, I can do a share screen if you want to see it.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me what happened first while she's loading that?
Yeah, so, Mr. Perez was northbound on Allen Road. Went into the left turn lane to turn westbound on the Sibley. The light was blinking red at the time, and he didn't yield. The other vehicle was south on Allen. The light turned yellow, but he was close and he proceeded into the intersection. Mr. Perez turned into the other unit and caused the accident.
Okay,
See it?
yeah, I can see it great.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Take your time. Oh, geez. Why aren't you responsible for failure to yield after seeing that?
After saying that, I don't know that I haven't started drinking.
You have,
The way that I felt it happened was that this car had stopped and this car was
You
fine.
know you still have to stop on a flashing red, right?
I wish I had seen the video before.
That's okay. You're fine. All right. I'm gonna find you responsible as charged. I'm sorry, 195. Can you pay that today?
I can't.
When can you
In a couple
pay
weeks.
this? Yeah, I'll give you until the 28th. If you need more time, call the court. And we'll go from there, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Is this your first hearing in here in front of me?
Second, I was unprepared the first time.
Did I tell you that?
I was in here with a younger gentleman and we wanted to plead to something, but,
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
he ended up.
Good to have you. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Clanton. Quentin Antoine Clanton. 25G306486. Okay, your name? All right, you're gonna keep that child in school, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'm gonna adjourn it one last time. If it doesn't resolve next time, I'm gonna have to set it for trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
But they're gonna talk to him. They want to adjourn to, it says adjourn for defendant to talk to school next week. We'll make it August 28th, right, Lisa?
Yes, 9:30.
At 9:30 in the morning, okay? All right, good luck to you. Thank you. Have a good day. Nolita Rice. 25W838904.
Right to the podium. Right this way.
Your name, ma'am?
Nolita.
Nolita?
Nolita.
You gotta keep your voice up.
Nolita Willeen Rice.
So how did I mispronounce your name the first time?
You said Nolita Willeen the first time.
Well, isn't that your middle name?
It's not Willeen, it's Willeen.
Well, it's Wileen. The court administrator gave me your letter. I read it. You gotta be in a little tough though. I don't know. I don't have,
You was rough on me the first time. I mean,
no, I wasn't rough on you.
sir, I'm not here to argue with you, but please, I just trying to mind my business and drink my water.
And do what?
Stay out, I'm trying to drink my water and mind my business and stay out of Woodhaven. Cause I didn't get to explain. I don't come here. I was sent here through an Amazon run. They ran me to, I thought it was Grosse Pointe, it ended up being Grosse Ile. So I'm not even familiar with this area.
They got you going 41 in a 25-mile-per-hour school zone.
Well,
Listen to me.
There were no signs.
Listen to me.
There were no signs from.
Would you please listen to me?
Sure.
I take offense to your letter. I really do. I don't know where you come up with it. I didn't ask you to state your name like I did with the other defendants,
You didn't?
especially after mispronouncing your name.
Mm-hmm. When I walked up, you said, oh, well, you said, no, Wileen Rice, and then I walked up to the podium.
I didn't say it like that.
Okay, do we have a recording of the last time I appeared in this court, sir? Because you asked everybody.
So I made a mistake. See, some of us on this planet, even judges, realize we're not infallible. So if I forgot to ask you your name or mispronounced your name by calling you Wileen instead of Willeen,
And Nolita is Nolita.
Nolita, as opposed to Nolita.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, my sincere apology. I have,
That's not really the issue. The issue
Well,
is
you-
the way that you told me I do what I want to do.
I don't think I said I do what I want to do. What I-
Somebody play back the tape. You said I do what I want to do when I told you that I was driving a rental car that the speedometer was malfunctioning.
You were here for a department rep hearing. I just want to clear the air here. You were here for a department rep hearing.
Okay.
Now, the officers should learn a lesson because in an effort to be too kind by writing you initially for impeding instead of 41 and a 25, this is the kind of thing that can happen. If you don't resolve it at a department rep, I'm gonna set it for a hearing.
I was not.
Ma'am, don't interrupt me, please. So, you know what, there's no reason for us to go on like this. There was a motion to set, ma'am, don't interrupt me. You keep interrupting me. And I hope you're as hard on yourself as you apparently are on other people. I pronounced it Nolita as opposed to Nolita, and I said Wileen instead of Willeen. Seriously. If you're that great at doing everything, you ought not be standing here. You ought to be president. But at any rate, I can't, my condition caused confusion. So here's what I'm going to do. In fairness, the officer isn't here, but you didn't show up on time either. I'm setting aside the default judgment. Default judgment set aside. We're going to reset an informal hearing. If you want, I'll be glad to let you appear by Zoom for that hearing. She'll explain it down there. You can appear by Zoom. We'll reschedule it. If he doesn't show up, I'm going to dismiss the case, okay? So we'll reschedule it. If you want to do it by Zoom, Lisa set it for Zoom. Is that what you want?
That would be great.
Then I'll do it by Zoom for you, okay? Good luck. Well done. Thank you. People against Nolita Wileen Rice, 25W838904. Okay, so come on up here, state your name. The likelihood of the officer showing up, I was just told the officer left and went to another department about a week and a half ago.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and state your name again.
No, Lisa Wileen Rice.
I'm going to just go ahead and dismiss the case because the likelihood of him showing up is not him or her or whoever it is.
Thank you.
I'll just indicate the officer left the department. We're going to refund your money. They'll send you just, they're going to have to cut a check and send it to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Case
And,
dismissed.
Sir, I just want to be very clear. I was not trying to be disrespectful to you. I just wanted to be heard because I had a crappy rental car that day.
But I just want you to understand too,
Yes.
the officer wasn't here to have the hearing then. And I can't just listen to one side. So if I went out of my way and made you feel bad, that was not my intent. We get busy in here and I had a lot of cases. I can't hear somebody's side when the other party isn't here. Like if the prosecutor came in and told me something and the defendant wasn't here, it wouldn't be fair for me to make a decision as to guilt or innocence in that way, nor would it be fair for me to make a decision as to guilt responsibility or not responsibility if I just listen to one side. That's all I was trying to convey. I wish you well.
All right,
Good
sir.
luck, no hard feelings. Take care of yourself. Thank you. And just make sure, I'm sure it's your same address, right?
Yes.
So they'll just cut you a check.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. So make sure they refund the money, Lisa.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Jasmine Smith, 25-01560. Council appearance.
Patrick Boone on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Dark Will on behalf of Ms. Smith, who appears by Zoom.
Hi.
I need to see your whole face, please. Is that Jasmine Smith? Are you laying down with under the covers with a bonnet on your head with no clothes on?
Well, I did. I was sitting in a chair for
Yeah,
that.
you can appear in person or you're getting a bench warrant. Remove her, please.
I can't this week though.
Remove her. You're gonna come today or you're getting a bench warrant. How many times did I just told people that they can appear via Zoom if they were appropriately dressed? I don't know why their attorneys aren't telling them this. If you're meeting with your clients, you make sure they're appropriately dressed before they come into my Zoom room, or I'm gonna start sanctioning.
Okay, so the first case with Judge Washington Hill made me so mad because that woman stole the relationship from her son. She stole him being allowed to have a father as he grew up. Now he's 18, he's an adult, and now he can have that relationship, but so much was lost. So much of being a father-son relationship was lost, or having a father-son relationship. I just think that's unconscionable. And then for the judge to award her $15,000 when she did what she did it on purpose. She did it to keep the father away. And who knows what she told the son, how many bad things she said about his dad. I just think that's ridiculous. It's unconscionable what she did. So, anyway, and I'm very angry that now the father has to pay $15,000 because he didn't get to have a relationship that he deserved, and neither did the son. Outrageous. And then I had to put some from Judge McNally. There was a traffic one in there also with a video. We got to see the video. And then the last one with Judge Simmons, I just thought it was a really good one. I've been saving it up for a couple days. You know, she knows how to do it. She should have taught Judge Madrigal how to do it from the first case I did today. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you another time.